Chapter 822, Wilderness. Nikhila looked at Franca with an obsession and said, he should be feeling the call of the wilderness. Wilderness? Franca didn't hide her confusion. Nikhila eagerly and thoroughly explained, in Fourth Epic Trier, near the ruined palace of Alistair Tudor, beside his remains on his remains, under them, well, there's a wilderness there. All mystery priors and savants will eventually return to that wilderness. All mystery priors and savants. The only thing powerful enough to influence both pathways must be the celestial master. Professor and assistant professor had dreams about the wilderness before. Franca perked up and asked, what else do you know about this wilderness? Nikhila shook his head slightly, looking a bit annoyed but very honest. Nothing else. According to our leader, the higher the sequence of a mystery prior or savant, the more likely they are to hear the call of the wilderness. The hidden sage should stand atop the mystery prior pathway, so during the hostile incident, when the seal of Fourth Epic Trier was broken, the leak of wilderness power greatly affected him, driving him madder. Is Kay Marlowe in a similar situation? After all, he's in Trier. The demigods of the Church of the God of Steam and Machinery in Trier might also be affected. Franca swallowed and asked, has Kay Marlowe returned to that wilderness? Nikhila smiled gently but painfully. Not yet. He's probably just deteriorating, unable to maintain himself well and resisting the call in some extreme way. If he were to return, he'd have to pass through our mirror world. It wouldn't escape our leader's notice. If our leader knew, so would I. For Trier, Kay Marlowe returning to the wilderness might not be a bad thing. According to Nikhilino, Griffith Kay Marlowe is like a powerful bomb that could go off at any time. Franca thought for a moment and asked, do you know where he's hiding now? Nikhila sighed and said, he hasn't contacted me for a while. The last time we met was near the catacombs. Near the catacombs? Franca then asked, Griffith, what was your goal in infiltrating the Moses ascetic order? Nikhila emphasized seriously, I am the original. Our goal was to make the higher-ups of the Moses ascetic order gradually aware of the wilderness and help us unseal Fourth Epic Trier at a critical moment. Franca had an epiphany and asked, did Kay Marlowe, with your help, already know about the wilderness and its exact location? Was it knowing too much and possessing godhood that made Kay Marlowe lose control gradually, becoming unable to resist the wilderness call? The Church of the God of Steam and Machinery hasn't shown similar issues, at least not as severe. Yes, Nikhila shared his feelings with his dream lover. So, this is both good and bad for me. It took me a lot to gain Kay Marlowe's trust and interest in the wilderness without arousing suspicion, but now all that effort is wasted. I have to figure out how to gain the trust of another of the 10 pillars. Why is it also a good thing? Franca was puzzled. Nikhila smiled and said, if Kay Marlowe returns to the wilderness, I might get the mysticologist Beyonder characteristic someday. Mysticologist is sequence 4 of the mystery prior pathway. Can you mirror people ascend by drinking potions? Franca quickly asked 2 questions. Nikhila nodded. Yes, I can ascend to mysticologist by drinking the potion. I am the original. Have you ever drunk a potion? Franca glanced at Griffith's body, which had not produced any Beyonder characteristics. No, Nikhila replied candidly. Meth, no Beyonder characteristic drops. Franca cursed inwardly in pre-transmigration gaming terms and then said, Morin Avigny has been dead for a while. Your leader can't leave the seal and frequently get feedback or give orders. Who's handling day-to-day matters and contacting the mirror people in Trier? It's Palia. She received instructions and information from the leader, Nikhila replied, but didn't elaborate like before. The mineralogist, Jasmine, I'm tracking. No wonder she appeared twice in underground Trier despite being wanted. She's rebuilding the mirror people network in Trier. Franca asked quickly, can you contact Palia? Nikhila shook his head again. She contacts us one way for now. This way, if any one of us is exposed, it doesn't affect the others. According to the previous arrangement, Palia contacts me through the mirror world once a week to check on my situation and exchange new information, usually on Sunday evenings between 8 and 10. Don't you find this troublesome and inconvenient? Well, it is quite safe. Franca criticized silently and saw Nikhila's image fading, about to disappear, and quickly asked the last question. Besides fourth epic Trier and current Trier, where else does your mirror world connect to? This question came from Lumien's letter. He confirmed Morara exchanged information with the outside world through this special mirror world. Nikila thought for a moment and said, "A strange place, much like fourth epic Trier, also sealed with many living people inside, but we can't enter. Mirror people can't use the special mirror world to go directly to Morara." Franca nodded slightly and asked, "Did some of your companions go to Lenberg to find that sealed strange place?" "Yes, although we can't go directly. If we can enter normally, we can use the mirror world's power," Nikila said as he began to lose his soul's integrity. He looked at Franca, lingeringly and painfully scanning her beautiful face. Franca's skin prickled with goosebumps. Watching Nikila the mirror person Griffith disappear completely, Franca sighed inwardly. Short-term, high-intensity, high-frequency charm can last so long. It might take a day or two to fade. Repeated charm in daily life, maintained long-term, can indeed make someone fall deeply in love with me. I wonder how long this love lasts without supernatural influence. A year should be fine, but it's hard to say for the 7-year itch. Hunters can form teams, and so can demonesses, but the loyalty and rapport will be higher. The only issue is team members might not truly cooperate and could hate each other. What a mess. Franca put away the mirror and said to Jenna and Anthony, "No need to wait. This guy doesn't have any Beyonder characteristics." By then, Jenna had finished collecting the loot, getting 460 Viral Door and 9 scrolls from Nikila. The scrolls' effects and incantations required magic mirror divination to reveal. Anthony glanced at Nikila's body and the 9 scrolls, considering, should we have someone use lie to disguise as Nikila and wait for that mirror person Palia to contact? "We can, but it's unlikely," Franca said after some thought. "We can bury the body and carry out anti-divination and anti-prophecy measures, but there are many days until Sunday. The mirror people leader might notice something wrong. Still, it's worth a try." After carrying out anti-divination and anti-prophecy measures and seeing Nikila's body turn into a few broken mirror shards, Jenna frowned slightly. Still, none of those special mirror world shards. Morin Avigny didn't leave any either. The shards in Jenna and Franca's possession came from Gardner Martin and the Tamara family's crypt. What kind of mirror person leaves special mirror world shards? What's special about the fake Martin? Next time we catch a mirror person, we must ask, Franca muttered to herself. The 3 quickly tidied up the scene, and Franca activated the ice amulet to teleport to the fixed mirror world entrance. During this process, Franca used the amulet's power to send Lumien the intelligence gathered from this operation. Morara, 2nd floor of the Carnivore Bar. Reading a book comfortably, Lumien glanced at the room's mirror, seeing water ripple and a line of incision appear. Reading it, Lumien suddenly froze. He realized he had overlooked something. At this moment, could the mirror people sent to Lenberg to investigate the whereabouts of 001 have infiltrated Morara? And the mirror people produced by the underground mausoleum's incident could use that special mirror world unlike him.